2020 has ended in time, but a lot of us are still carrying it in our minds and therefore into the future. You know, the year 2020 has caused a lot of setbacks to people, and setbacks, when continued long enough, shape us permanently. They say a habit is formed in 21 days, and we have lived 21 days multifold over. As I look at it, 2021 holds the promise of a magical future. And so we need to make some conscious decisions to be ready for it, to be ready for a future. I mean, forgetting the past and creating the future. And look, the future is shaped in today. The future is now. What I do now, how I think now, what actions I will take today will actually decide the destiny into the future. I am here today in Bhubaneswar. I love to travel. You know, end of the year, I did not want to end 2020 sitting in the house. So I took a trip to Maldives. I'm going to post that video soon. I wanted to end it the way I wanted to end it. Yes, there are times, you know, when you are victim of circumstance, but even within that boundary, even within that pain area, there is something magical you can do. And I chose to end 2020 with self-created magic. And 2021 has started the way I wanted it to. In fact, you know, I write and I love diaries. So I picked this diary. You know, 2020 had been a year of lockdown, and this year is going to be about travel, explore, dream and discover. So I'm here in Bhubaneswar. I'm very happy that, you know, people are now organizing events, smaller events, you know, events that are led by protocol. I don't mind it. And I was just elated when they asked me, would you be willing to travel? And I said, yes, and I am here. And this property is amazing. And you know what? I wanted to make this video today because today is a very auspicious day. It's Lohri and tomorrow is Makar Sankranti, which has a very beautiful connotation of peace and prosperity. And that's the foundation I want to build the year 2021 on. You know, we are in this amazing farmhouse. It really has a farm. You know, it has marigold farms. There are these banana plantations, and we've been walking here. It's so nice. I tell you, it's a blessing that I got out of home so I could breathe in the fresh air. You know, if you live in a city like Bombay, we miss this. We miss the expanse of the sky. And it's so amazing that in the beginning of the year, I'm getting in touch with my past again. You know, this past 1 year has been challenging, but my past before that has been inspirational. So all of this is a reminder that yes, this is life, and life as we know it, as we love it, is coming back. And look, I know we all have made these goals for 2021, and in your goals, in your resolution, I want you to add travel. You know, travel makes your soul grow. It makes me grow. And I tell you, traveling is very good for your spirit. It's very good for your personality. It's very good if you want to learn how to be a creator of the future. Because you see, when you travel, you have to think in advance. You have to plan in advance. Like for this event, we had a 1 week planning. Where is the place? Study about the place. What kind of clothes to carry? What kind of preparation do I need? Because you can't arrive here and then say, oh, I forgot that, and go back home. There's no going back home for the duration of the stay or the event. So you plan in advance, which is a great skill, to have as somebody who wants to do something, who wants to plan and create an impact in the future. And then you have to have the confidence that whatever events you have planned into that future, you'll be able to do it. So which means that I'm going to come here, I'm going to meet new people, I'm going to create this event, I'm going to create a firewalk, and I have to have the confidence that within the unknown, I am prepared and I am in control. And that is what travel does to everyone, whether you're traveling for work or traveling on a holiday. And look, there is no travel that is complete without a checklist. Every time I travel, I have a checklist from the kind of things that I have to carry, the weight that I have to carry, what kind of clothes and equipments I have to carry depending upon the location and the weather. And now there is also a health checklist, a health protocol. And even so important that I take care of my health before so that I'm fit enough to travel. I don't want to be in quarantine. And also following the health protocols on the way so that I come back safely without troubling others. Now, all of these things, they need future thinking. They need a great deal of planning, preparation, execution. And in that is great power. If you exercise that well enough, long enough, guess what? You will become a creator of the future, because it's the same skills needed to do your business, needed to do your job. What if, at the beginning of the week, you sit and plan the whole week ahead. You sit and make a checklist. You prepare mentally. You prepare health-wise. You prepare attitude-wise. And then it's no longer the unknown. It's no longer scary. You're no longer a victim. You have a large degree of control into what you're going to do. And at the end of the travel, you come back refreshed. You come back with more friends. You come back with experiences. You come back having learned some lessons, Baba. And all of that makes you non-judgmental. It makes you respectful. It widens your way of thinking and your attitude to encompass the new, to encompass the different. And that is the beauty of being alive. And a trait you must imbibe into the future. क्योंकि you see, in the past 2020 हमारी मर्जी के बिना कितनी चीजें हुई हैं. We've had to tolerate, we've had to accept, and we've had to make do. And let's carry that attitude forward, not in the way of a victim, but in the person who lives in acceptance and who lives in allowance. So today is Lohri, and they have this beautiful Lohri fire, yeah. And look, the significance is peace and prosperity. The significance is we start the new on a step of transformation. And the firewalk, the firewalk, the beauty of it is that before you walk on fire, what's the significance? That, you pray on it, you offer a prayer, you offer your desires, you offer what you really, really want, then you burn it along with the wood. And when you walk on it, the energy goes through you, so that whatever it is that you asked for, you become the source of that prayer. So let's say you say, I want a Ferrari, or I want this beautiful car, I want a beautiful house, I want to travel around the world. Now your job, your journey to that acquisition, to meeting that destination, will be a prayer answered for you and for others. That is, for me, the significance of the firewalk. And I'm just so happy that on this auspicious day, I have the opportunity to do this. And look what I'm doing. This is for you. I'm offering a prayer of peace, prosperity, abundance, love, happiness, worldwide reach, and all your dreams come true. For you, I am offering this in the fire. And know that I have done this for you. I really appreciate the connection that you have had with me over years. I mean, your comments are heartwarming. Your presence is encouraging for me. And for you, I am doing this, and you will see a difference. I'm a person of faith. I'm a believer. You tell me something good, I will believe you. I don't believe anything bad. I don't believe crap. I'm very quick to reject negativity, but I'm the first in queue to accept positivity, and I'm doing this for you. So let me tell you, 2021 can be your year. If you're willing to let go of the baggage, whatever happened before, let it rest in peace. Learn from it and prepare, and let the significance of Lohri and Makar Sankranti be a reminder of peace and prosperity that is to come your way. So chalo, this is me starting a new series into the new year. The future is now, and I will help you in the coming weeks to be prepared for it, to be ready for it, and to make sure that you're creating every single day. So on that note, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please share the video if you feel somebody could benefit from it, and I will be back again next week with another subject, hopefully at another location. So until then, bye-bye.